Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May Allah's peace, blessings, and mercy be upon you all. Today, by the grace of my beloved Pir Murshid, Siraj-Ul-Aulia, Hazrat Khwaja Sufi Faizul Majidi, I have been blessed, honored, and humbled to speak on Mehfil-e Sama on this auspicious second Sufi conference held during the 13th annual Urs of Alhaj Khwaja Sufi Majidul Hasni. May Allah sanctify his secret. Before coming on Mehfil-e Sama, I would like to start by discussing about music in general. If you observe the environment all around the world, Muslims and non-Muslims together, they have a misconception that music entirely is prohibited in Islam. However, if you do some research, you would understand that there have been a lot of scholars who have told that music is prohibited, and at the same time there have been pretty reputed scholars who have said that the permissibility of music depends on the intention and for what purpose it is being used for. There are scholars and pretty reputed scholars like Imam Ghazali, Abdul Ghani Ablusi Hanfi, Ibn Hizam, and more than 30 plus other scholars, may Allah be pleased with all of them, who have mentioned in their books that permissibility of music depends on the purpose for which it is being used for and what is the intention of the listener and the person who is using the instruments. So, is music a topic which is definitive in Islam? Absolutely not. It's a matter of difference of opinion amongst many scholars across centuries. And if someone is still not convinced and they still hold the opinion that music is prohibited, they may choose to not listen to it. We have no problem with them. But at the same time, there are people who hold the opinion that this is permissible. And they base their opinion on the evidence of reputed scholars. So the people who consider this as prohibited, they will have to respect the opinion of people who consider it permissible on the basis of several years of research, on the basis of several scholars who have considered it permissible. Now this was about music in general. Now I would like to come on the topic which is Mehfil-e Sama, Raqs, Wajd, etc. If you read Islamic history, as Mufti Shafiq Sahab Qibla was emphasizing in Urdu, during the time of Prophet Muhammad, may peace and blessings be upon him, there have been multiple tribes of Africa. In Urdu we call them Habshi. They belong to regions like Ethiopia, Abyssinia, etc., who used to use their spears, their sword and their shields and bang them with each other and hop around the masjids, displaying their skills. And the Prophet Muhammad, may peace and blessings be upon him, used to listen to them, see them, hear them, and encourage them. He even asked once the mother of believers, Sayyida Aisha Siddiqa, may Allah be pleased with her, to come and join her, see this, and then move on. The reference of these things are mentioned in Musnad Sharif, Sahih Bukhari, Sunnah Abu Dawud, for anybody who would like to go and refer the same. At other instance, as Mufti Shafiq Qibla rightly said, once Maula Ali, may peace and blessings be upon him, came to the Prophet Muhammad, may peace and blessings be upon him, along with Hazrat Jafar and Hazrat Zere, may Allah be pleased with them. Prophet Muhammad, may peace and blessings be upon him, looked upon Hazrat Zere and he said, "You are my friend and my companion." Listening to this, Hazrat Zere started hopping around the Prophet out of joy. He made multiple circles around the Prophet Muhammad, may peace and blessings be upon him. After this, Prophet Muhammad, may peace and blessings be upon him, looked at Hazrat Jafar, may Allah be pleased with him, and said, "You resemble me in appearance and attitude. That is, you look like me and your attitude is also similar to me." Hearing this, Hazrat Jafar stood up and he also started hopping just behind Hazrat Zaid all around Prophet Muhammad, may peace and blessings be upon him. After this, Maula Ali, may Allah be pleased with him, was sitting in front of Prophet Muhammad, may peace and blessings be upon him. He looked at him and said, "I am from you and you are from me. I am from you and you are from me." Listening to this, Maula Ali also stood up and he started hopping around the Prophet just after Hazrat Zaid and Hazrat Jafar, may Allah be pleased with him. Referring to these references, Imam Suyuti, may Allah be pleased with him, mentions in his book that based on these occasions and these incidents, the permissibility of Sufi raqs, the permissibility of Sufi hadra is proved and nobody should have any objections on the same. Now, this was about the time of Prophet Muhammad, may peace and blessings be upon him, and his companions. After him, there were Tabain. Tabain are the successors of the companions of Prophet Muhammad, may peace and blessings be upon him. Amongst Tabain in the 8th century, there was an Imam of Makkah Mukarramah. His name was Hazrat Imam Ibn Jurayj, may Allah be pleased with him. He was a renowned scholar, a jurist and a muhaddith. And as Mufti Shafiq Qibla rightly said, he was amongst the companion of the Tabain that he was speaking about, and he had influence on Imam Shafi, may Allah be pleased with him. He used to listen to Sama. He used to whirl around after listening to Sama in ecstasy, which is called raqs, while achieving wajd. So in every era, every time, there are people who object to it. People came to him and told him, "You are the Imam of Makkah Mukarramah. You listen to Sama, you do raqs, you do wajd. On the day of Qiyamah, or on the day of resurrection, when Mizan will be placed and your deeds will be presented in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, do you think these deeds will come on the sides of virtues or will they be coming on the side of sins?" Hazrat replied, "This will neither come on the side of sins or virtues, because this is out of love. This is out of muhabbat." So these were the incidents at the time of Prophet Muhammad, may peace and blessings be upon him, at the time of his companions, at the time of his Tabain. Now, if you would observe, a lot of Wahhabis of today's times, they follow Imam Ahmad bin Hanbal. They say that we follow Imam Ahmad bin Hanbal, may Allah be pleased with him. Imam Ahmad bin Hanbal once wrote and said that I've seen all kind of people and Sufis are the best of the people that exist. To this again someone objected, but these people listen to music, they do raqs, They reach ecstasy, which is wajd. Imam Ahmad bin Hanbal, may Allah be pleased with him, he got furious and he responded, do you prevent them from spending an hour with Allah? If you read the great books of Sufis, Buzurgan-e-Deen, especially amongst the Chishti Silsila, you would see that Mehfil-e-Sama, Raqs, Wajd has been going on for centuries. And all of these Sufi saints, who were pretty accomplished scholars of their own times, they encouraged the same, so as to ignite the fire of love amongst the people and make them people of love. Sheikh Shahabuddin Saharwardi, may Allah be pleased with him, he's a renowned name and a renowned scholar. He mentions in his book that Sama attracts the mercy of Allah. He literally says Sama not even attracts, it literally pulls the mercy of Allah towards the Sama. Lastly, I would like to address the issue of musical instruments that a lot of people have. So in the book Durre Mukhtar, Kitabul Khattar Wala Bahat by Sayyidina Abululai, may Allah be pleased with him, may Allah sanctify his secret, he mentioned exactly what Mufti Shafiq Qibla Sahab was mentioning, that using of musical instruments is not inherently haram. The permissibility and prohibition depends on the purpose and the intention. If you use the musical instruments to go towards haram, to go towards things like wine, alcohol, adultery, gambling, it is surely haram. However, if you use music to get closer to Allah, His beloved messenger, may Allah be pleased with him, His noble household, Ahle Bayt alayhi salam, Buzurgan-e-Deen, Sufiya Ikram, it is encouraged and recommended. To summarize my speech, I gave you reference of the times of Prophet Muhammad, may Allah be pleased with him. I gave you reference of the companions doing the same. I gave you reference of the Tabain doing the same. I gave you reference of great scholars and Sufi Buzurgan-e-Deen doing the same. I even gave you the references of using musical instruments, which was given in detail by Mufti Shafiq Qibla Sahab just before me. With this, I would like to end my speech and thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, His beloved messenger, may Allah be pleased with him, His noble household, may Allah be pleased with them all, the pious companion, the Sufiya Ikram, Buzurgan-e-Deen, and the ulama of Islam, who have blessed us with this religion of Islam. Jazakallahu khairan, may Allah be pleased with you all.